Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel for another match reaction video, this time for the SPEZIA game. Before we get into it, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. So yeah, the game, we won. And I think that's the only positive thing about that game. Just we won, we have the 3 points, we needed to win. Atalanta dropped points. We know what we had to do, a win. We did that, and that's that. Besides that, again, it was poor. Like the first half, I will go like I'm gonna say minute by minute, but in chronological order. That first half, I was like, we were in control. Like Spezia had nothing. They, for some reason, didn't really press us that much as they normally do, and we were in control. We were maybe too slow in possession. Not maybe, we were too slow in possession, but there were some good combinations. We got the goal from a mistake from the goalkeeper, but it was a good goal. 3 touches and the ball was in the back of the net. We had some few good opportunities, but the final pass is still something that's missing with this team. Like, it's very poor, the final pass. Some of the finishing is very questionable. Like, if you look at Cuadrado, that should have been a goal all game, all day, every day. Like, it should be a goal. And I don't know what he tries to do. Like, he doesn't even put power behind that shot, and easy save. Like, I think the first half was okay. It was okay. And maybe we should have been up by 2 and the game would have been over. That second half, Spezia do what Spezia do, and they actually play higher and they actually start to press more. And, well, what happens, as we know, as always, we are awful when a team presses us. We are horrendous. Like, it's just, at times it's embarrassing. Like, no matter what team is pressing us, it can be Chelsea or it can be Spezia, like today, we have no answers because we are not well coached in that regard, because we have no idea where to go with the ball. We make stupid decisions on the ball when we actually can do something with it. We go for the safe option, and technically some of these players are like, they shouldn't be here. Like, that's the reality. Like, technically, if you play that bad, technically when you're under pressure, then like you shouldn't be at this level competing for what we should be competing for. So that's that. Like, overall, like, I'm happy. I'm not happy. Like, yeah, we won 3 points. Yeah. But I'm not going over the moon again because it's not good enough. Like, today could have, like, every game we are watching now, it's like we won, but we also could have dropped points. Like, that's every game, like, for weeks now. And at some point, we will start dropping points because at some point, teams are going to punish us for the lack of, how you want to call it, however you want to call it, the way we play, how you want to say, like, not the intent to kill off a game. Like, we don't have that in the team. Maybe we can't. Like, for some reason, we keep teams alive when they shouldn't be kept alive. When they should be we should have been putting them to bed. We keep them alive for some reason. So that's not gonna improve. Like I said before, we're not gonna improve massively. Like, we're gonna play fantastic football from now into the season. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for decent football, sustainable football, not one half we are in control, and the second half, we're getting dominated off the ball. We lose duel after duel. Like, Rabiot, he cannot win a header when he's a big guy. He can't win a header. I'm like, what are you doing? And he kept giving the ball away again, over and over again. I'm like, we cannot do this anymore. And again, there's nobody else. I get that. Like, the squad is thin, so a lot of these players are just playing and playing and playing and playing. That's I know that. Like, I'm not gonna argue with that. That's the reality. But that's an excuse if you make it now, because this is not new. This is not now because of the injuries. This is the whole season. We play bad football. For Vlahovic today, I felt sorry because he was running after every ball, and I would say 80% of those balls were embarrassing. Like, he was just fighting for his life to even touch the ball. It was just shocking. The way we play him or trying to feed him the ball is absolutely shocking. Because there's nothing there. Like, he runs after everything. Because if he doesn't, he will stand still for 90 minutes. Because nothing will come his way. Like, he needs to go to the wing, right wing especially, to pick up a ball, to touch a ball. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, you have that type of striker and you can't give him the ball not once in a decent position, in, let alone in the box. I would say around the box, because most of the chances he has are around the box, not even in the box. That's a subject for a different show maybe. But if you're not gonna utilize him to his strengths, then what are we doing? And it's not his fault. Cuadrado, again, he had 3-4 opportunities to put a ball in, to cross the ball, and what does he do? As always, stands on the ball, take a touch, play it backwards. I'm like, again, it's so bad. Our counterattacks, again, like, we have 2-3 options, and which option do we pick? The safe, easy one. Killing off our own counterattacks because we make the wrong decisions. It's unbelievable. And today, I think Arthur was a player that stand for making the wrong decisions. He cannot play a vertical pass, I think, to save his life. He did that once in the second half and a free up space. I'm like, you needed 75 minutes, I think, to play that ball. One point in the first half, like, he needed to play a simple pass, like vertical. It wasn't a difficult one. It was like 10 meters or something. And what does he do? He just pirouettes with the ball and he plays it sideways again. And Vlahovic was losing his shit because he was all alone. But he doesn't do that. And it's just frustrating to watch. It's just frustrating to watch. At some point, we were around the box of SPEZIA, and Arthur ends up with passing the ball to Chesney because he was just going backwards and backwards for no reason, for no good reason. I'm like, if that's the type of football, or maybe also the players we have, then this is what we're gonna get. People, again, a lot of people say we are negative on the channel, especially me maybe. I will say I'm realistic because I feel at some point this is gonna end. Like, the way we play, it's not going to be enough to scrape wins here and there. Away to Sampdoria, you need to play better or you're not going to win there. No chance. If you play like this away to Sampdoria, you will not win that game. And they're awful, but you will not win that game. I will tell you that. So that's that. Like, it was bad. Man of the match for me was Locatelli. That first half, he was amazing. Second half, he disappeared a bit, but so did the rest of the team because we couldn't keep hold onto the ball. Like, we were getting dominated on the ball, off the ball. Not that they were creating many chances, but we were not in control anymore. So I would say Locatelli. That the worst player on that pitch. I didn't like Rabiot at all. I didn't like Arthur. I didn't like him at all. Also, like people know, I'm not a big fan of Pellegrini, but I think it's one of the, let's say Rabiot, because he loses the ball so many times. Like, technically on the ball, I don't know what's his problem, but yeah, we won. That, and again, it's a streak now. I think 15 games now. Too many draws in them against teams you should have beaten. Let's see. Bereniski comes back, picks up a yellow. He's out for Sampdoria, so he's suspended. Dybala should be back next week because we have a week rest now. I think that will be very welcome. A week rest with a thin squad. Everybody getting a good week off. But then we go again. And then it's Sampdoria, Villarreal, and I forgot the team. Is it international? No, I forgot the team now. I completely forgot. But yeah. Also, Romeo just tweeted that Allegri said McKennie will not play again this season. He's out. He's completely out. But that's now no shock. I think we said that on the channel. Like, even if the days that were said that he needed to come back, it will be like maybe he can play 2 games in the season. So they're not going to risk it. So he's out. We knew that. That's no surprise. But yeah, we won. We did what we had to do. It wasn't pretty. Once again, I believe it's not sustainable. And at some point, it's going to, like a house of cards, it will collapse and it will fall on us. That's what I believe. But for once, this season, we are in control for top 4. Match what Atalanta do until the end of the season, you're in it. So it's in our hands for the first time this season. Actually in our hands. So I would say that's the positive for the weekend. Let me know in the comments what you think about the game. And people say, oh, like everyone on the channel need to be more, I don't want to call it hyped about the results. I'm like, If you can do that, great. Then you're a very positive person. I cannot do that. After watching that, the season we have, I'm not going to go over the moon for these scrappy wins against teams you should be beating easily. With the season we are having, struggling to make top 4 with 10 games to go now. So I'm not going to go all hyped with these results, because this is not the position we should be in. I'm happy we won, but I'm not going to discredit what I've seen, because what I've seen doesn't reflect a result. But it is what it is. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. As you can see, video is sponsored by SPORTENING. It's an app where, well, as you can see in the video, you can check the results, the scores, you can do your player ratings, and we have a group chat in it. So check that out. Link is in the description. It's free to download. So yeah, thanks, and we will see you in the next one. Ciao.